Hey everyone, my name is Lance Ensua, and I recently just completed my summer associate position at Boston Consulting Group in the Dallas office. Wouldn't have been able to make it out there if it was not for the Final Round podcast.
Welcome to the Final Round podcast, where our mission is to help you knock out the competition, advance past the final round interview, and grow in your career. My name is AJ Eckstein, and I'm a podcast host, recruiting expert, international speaker, career coach, and strategy consultant. Join me in the ring as I speak with recruiters at top companies to learn the secrets why certain applicants get knocked out and others are still standing after the final round. Now, let's get ready to rumble. What is going on, everybody? Today is a bittersweet episode since it is our final episode of season 1, and we're going to switch things up with a special episode to thank you, our audience, for your unwavering support since day 1. In case you missed our most recent episode, number 31, we published an episode with our 30 favorite quotes from the 30 recruiters that we've had on the show, so be sure to check that out. Today, we will be sharing some of our Season 1 highlights, hearing from our team that helps produce the show, and featuring some highlight knockout stories, aka success stories from our audience. Now, some season highlights. We have now published over 30 episodes with recruiters from companies such as Netflix, Boston Consulting Group, Goldman Sachs, Spotify, Google, McKinsey, LinkedIn, and more. We have covered industries such as consulting, banking and finance, tech, music, venture capital, gaming, and more. We were named a top 1% show out of 2 million shows globally, according to ListenScore. We received over 160 5-star Apple Podcast reviews, and our audience submitted over 110 knockout stories. A question I get asked a lot is what is my favorite episode and favorite piece of advice? And after recording over 30 hours of career content with recruiting leaders, it is not easy. But if I had to choose, I would say my favorite episode is episode number 1, since I put myself out there and hit publish. And I found someone who believed in the final round before anybody else did. That person is Bruce Smolen from episode number 1, a former senior talent acquisition specialist from the Boston Consulting Group. And the one quote that has stuck with me since day 1 is network when you don't need anything. How can you not admire the first person who took a chance on you when you had nothing? Now, enough of me talking, and let's hear from our team at the final round.
My name is Henry, and I was the general manager for the final round back in 2021. Working with AJ and the rest of the team, it really launched my career forward by exposing me to such a wide variety of industries, having since worked in wealth management, venture capital, and most recently consulting, which is what I'll be pursuing after I graduate in 2023. So super proud to see AJ and the rest of the final round team for building out such an awesome career platform that I'm sure will help countless number of others achieve similar career goals as well.
My name is Brian Hanley, and I'm a business development specialist and writer of the Knockout newsletter at the final round. Writing the newsletter has taught me so much about delivering content best suited for our audience, has allowed me to explore various different styles and formats, and it has shaped me both into a better communicator and leader. Working with AJ has helped me navigate through my own professional development, exposing me to invaluable career advice I'll cherish for years to come. Thank you to everyone for tuning in, and I hope you continue to enjoy our content as much as I enjoy making it.
I'm Walter, and I worked as a business development intern for the final round. Working at the final round allowed me to work in a position where I wore multiple different hats and did work in spaces where I didn't have any prior experience and wasn't already extremely comfortable. And in doing that, I was able to learn so much in so many different fields, which was really a wonderful experience that has greatly impacted my career journey.
Hey, this is Brian Ario from the final round. I served as a content creation intern, and during my time here, I was able to create short form videos for our social media platforms and also do social media research. I really enjoyed my time at TFR because I was able to understand social media more and I was able to create content that garnered our account on TikTok, for example, to 100,000 likes, and also helped me become a better speaker and a team player, and that ultimately will help me in the future with any career I decide to choose. So I really enjoyed my time at the final round.
Hey guys, this is Sophia Wu. I served as the digital marketing strategist and content lead for the final round. I had an amazing time working with AJ and the team at the final round. Working on the content end, it's been an incredible journey seeing the final round go from a brand new account to now hitting over 100,000 likes on our videos, which is something I'm so proud of for our team for achieving in such a short time span. From starting as an intern myself to now leading other team members, the support from AJ and the team at the final round has really helped me grow in my career, and it's definitely a team I won't miss.
And a huge shout out to our team for making the final round what it is today. I might be the host, but there's an entire team in the background that powers this rocket ship. Now, let's feature some knockout stories from our audience members.
Hey everyone, my name is Lance Ensua. I am a fourth year student at the University of Cincinnati, and I recently just completed my summer associate position at Boston Consulting Group in the Dallas office. So I've had a lot of fun experience doing that, but wouldn't have been able to make it out there if it was not for the final round podcast. So big props to AJ on that. I think the episode that I found super impactful was actually the first episode where he interviewed a BCG recruiter. I believe it was Bruce Smolen. Yeah, so Bruce Smolen. And during that conversation, I really learned a lot about like what BCG is really looking for and like the real importance of a cover letter. I remember specifically going through a Tim Hortons drive-through, listening to that and listening to how important the cover letter is and how most people kind of just use it as a throwaway. So without that information, I probably would have done the same thing. So it definitely helped me avoid a common pitfall. So shout out to the final round. It's been a great help to me during my recruiting process, and I honestly don't think I would have made it without it. So thanks, AJ. Shout out the final round. Peace.
The insights AJ incorporates in the final round have been fundamental to grounding my mindset and building my assuredness prior to my consulting interviews. As I practiced mock cases, I oftentimes felt dejected when I made a mistake. However, listening to the final round not only provided me with steps to address weak spots in my casing, but it also offered psychological strategies to present myself confidently. Undoubtedly, the final round helped me tremendously in landing a full-time consulting job.
Brian Phillips, and I'm a full cycle recruiter for Google on contract, and the final round has given me three main things. First, the confidence I needed to be successful in my final round interview with the top company, Google. Secondly, a candidate first mentality, as I'm reminded what it's like to be on the other side of the phone as an active candidate in the interview process. And lastly, a community of industry leaders who collectively equip, empower, and inspire others to knock out their interviews in the final round.
Hello, my name is Christine Molina, and I'm a risk operations banking specialist for Cash App. So I discovered the Final Round podcast about a year and a half into job hunting, and it really changed the game for me. My biggest takeaway is the advice and tips from recruiters that AJ interviewed. I would apply this knowledge to my own job hunting process, which kept me focused, but I always learned something new with each episode. Thanks to the final round for contributing to my career journey as well as my own personal growth.
What's up, everybody? My name is Dallin Hernandez, and I'm an experienced account executive currently transitioning companies right now within the tech industry. And I have to say, the Final Round podcast has been just super valuable throughout my job search process. I listened to episode 8 the other day, and it's just been super helpful in determining my next steps.
I'm Jung-Ho Kim, and I'm a financial operations analyst at Boeing as part of the rotation program. So the final round taught me the importance of figuring out your brand as a candidate and selling yourself to employers. My knockout story is going from a directionless student to landing a full-time job at a great company, and now, even as the new guy, playing an important role for our program manager.
My name is Israel Gumbo, and I am a student in the Technological University Dublin. I'm happy to say this podcast has actually helped me in my career and also with my CVs and standing out in interviews. As a result, I ended up receiving an internship for an asset management firm based in the UK, and I found this very exciting because every ounce of advice that was advised to me during this podcast happened to be very helpful, even for the little roles that come ahead.
Since day one, the final round was created to help more people advance past the final round, and these knockout stories are just a few examples of us carrying out our mission. I am grateful for each and every one of the 30 recruiters that have been on the final round, as well as every single member of the final round audience. Without you, none of this would have been possible. And you might be wondering, what's next after interviewing 30 hours of career content with recruiters? Is this goodbye for good? Well, not exactly. We will be taking a short break to plan season 2, where we want to interview, drumroll please, hiring managers. If you want to stay up to date with the final round and future seasons, subscribe for free to the Knockout newsletter at knockoutnewsletter.com and follow us on social media. And if you want even more insight from the final round, we'll be launching an online course very soon that will cover the end-to-end recruitment process, where we dive deeper into the secret insider tips shared from the recruiters that we've had on the show. Be sure to head to our website at thefinalround.com for more updates. Until next time, keep fighting, and I will see you in the ring for season 2.